in as a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage. Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Booker. San Antonio with the rebound. Down low. Collins.
Zach Collins.
And finished off by Collins.
Chris Paul.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Now, here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Collins.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The three from KD. And stolen by Barnes. Vassell outside. Spurs working the ball around now. That one good for 2. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Back to Bull. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio leading. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes, and after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there, but whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And here is Paul. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
Victor
Bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
From Devin Booker.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Durant, that's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Beal can't get it to go. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Booker showing some power.
Vassell right side. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Nails the wide open jump shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Zach Collins.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The Spurs, 24.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Paul. Devin Booker missing his last shot. On the wing, Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
3-point
Barnes has
field goal.
got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Substitution for your son.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On the wing, Barnes. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for San Antonio. Outside, Beal. Wants to get it to KD and does. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Now Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the layup. Suns trail by 7. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire.
Assist from
Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, we've got the names. We've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Chris Paul.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Substitution for your sons. Done.
Spurs leading by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Watch the screen. From deep three-point land, Wembanyama with the rebound. Paul outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Paul. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time
Shooting for San
to react.
Antonio.
And all of a sudden,
Chris
that man
Paul.
was just on the other end. Wow.
So both teams making some changes here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Now here's Jones. Allen inside the three-point line. Phoenix no good that time either. Paul with the ball. Jones covering. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama.
Victor.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Chris Paul.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
To stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get,
Spurs.
they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Suns dancers. Fans, that was
And the
your
Spurs with
Suns
possession.
dance team.
14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Sohan.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile
That's
crowd
the end of the
anything
first
to
half
cheer
with the
about.
score. Your Suns.
And so it's the San Antonio
31.
Spurs.
The
Feeling good
Spurs.
about their 17 points.
48.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars.
Trey Jones.
The Suns don't have a lot of ways
First
to
personal
add
foul.
players in the near future.
First team
Yeah,
foul.
they don't control their draft picks for the next
At
few
the line for
years.
your Suns.
That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And the Suns here with a different look. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Just 2 to shoot. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Yeah, inside Bolt, he does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Suns foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Over Jones. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Off target from three-point range. Here's Jones. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Back to Jones. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker with no one around. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. He's got 15.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Jones. Nurkic with the block. Bull, that's good. Bull's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Strong drive by Booker. Wow.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Second personal foul.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Branham.
Nice defense by Beal. I like seeing him make an impact on this end.
Outside for Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Phoenix.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Timeout, Spurs.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading by 5. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's Paul penetrating. He gets that one. Paul's got 9.
So cunning on the drive. It's like Paul knows how he's going to beat you even before he moves. That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Count it. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to Vassell. For the three. Offensive rebound. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Second team
It's
foul.
going to be on Devin Vassell.
At the line for
The Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Chris Paul.
And the shot is good. Paul's got 13 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. In San Antonio, they lead by 14. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
The shot by Beal, no good. Back to Paul. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half. Allen for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Coming onto the floor.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Spurs leading by 16. Collins wide open. He fires. Here's Wembanyama.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Beal from long range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Paul can't get it to go. Suns trail by 20. Allen outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Chris Paul.
And it's in there.
Nothing too flashy. Paul gets tricky enough to throw the defense off.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Allen for three. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, clearly
Second
a
team
foul
foul.
of frustration right there.
Substitution for your Suns.
On defense, Phoenix. That's a two from Barnes. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Basket counts.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Barnes. Fires away from way outside.
2 minutes.
Booker pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Vassell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Yeah, outstanding job there of
Defensive
taking
foul.
the harm and still
Vassell.
able to finish.
Second.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And on
Assisted
top of
by
that, they're getting a lot of
Devin
points
Vassell.
off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working
5
as a
second
cohesive
inbound
unit.
violation.
They're going to turn it over.
San
They couldn't get it
Antonio
in
ball.
bounds that time.
Into the lineup for the
Costly
Spurs.
error there. We'll see how they
Sandro
rebound
Mamukelashvili.
from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And stolen by Booker.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
No good from Booker.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Third personal foul.
And there's the call on
Third
Devin
team
Booker.
foul.
That's his third foul of the game. That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Phoenix ball. Spurs substitution. Champagne.
A three off the inbound. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Pass to Collins. Spurs passing it around. Here's Branham. Here's Mamukelashvili.
Sandro
And he battles for the
Mamukelashvili.
ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Stinks the triple. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Pass to Branham. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.